Okay, we're going to be looking at standard index form. Now this is a really useful and important mathematical skill, especially if you're going to be doing anything to do with physics or chemistry. You'll be using it all the time. So what is it? Say we've got a big number, 2, 3, 4, like this. You don't want to be writing, here we've got 9 zeros, you don't want to be writing 9 zeros. You get bigger numbers, you can get tiny numbers, you don't want to be writing these huge big numbers. So what we can do is we can put it into standard form. Sometimes known as standard index form. Oops. Oh, I can't spell tonight. There we go, standard index form. It's when we write something as a power of 10. So you get 4 billion here. You would take your 4 and it's like multiplying it by a power of 10. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros. So it's 10 to the power 9. This here is standard index form. Say we've got 36,000. We can write this as 3.6 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3. Now because we're going to the 0.6, this will be included, so 4 places, so that's times 10 to the power 4. You could write it as 36 times 10 to the power 3, but this would be more typical what you'd write. Or we could have this 1, 2, 3. So this would be 1.4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 10 to the power 7. Now we can go the opposite direction. We can take a small number. So say we have 0.006. Another 0 in here. This would be 6 times 10, and it's going to be minus 1, 2, 3, and it's 4. You take it down to the first non-zero digit after the decimal place. I'll show you what I mean with this one. So 0 is with 0, not a 6. 0.000000025, and that is that's equal to 2.5. So here the 2 is the first non-zero digit after the decimal place. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's times 10 to the negative 7. I've got a really tiny number here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this would be 1.8 times 10 to the minus 12, which is a whole lot easier than writing this massive beast. And again, the 1 is the first non-zero digit after the decimal place. Now, we can use standard form to do some sums. So we've got 4.2 times 10 to the power 4, and we want to add this to 7.3 times 10 to the power 5. Now you could take these out of standard form and put all the zeros in and then do your sum. Or, let's look here. This is to the power 4, this is to the power 5. If we put both of these, so we've got 4.2 times 10 to the power 4. If we take this and put it to the power 4, so it would be 73 times 10 to the 4. I'll just show you how that would work. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we, instead of having power 5, it would be 73, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 10 to the 4. That's what we've got here. Now, this is easy to add. So 4.2 add 7.73 is 77.2, and now we've got times 10 to the power 4, and we'll make that 7.72 times 10 to 5, the opposite of what we've done here. See, keeping it in standard form makes arithmetic a whole lot easier than having to deal with all those zeros, which are easy to make mistakes with. It's very easy, even if you're slotting it into your calculator, to miss off a zero. Say we had 3 times 10 to the power 5, and we want to multiply it by 2.5 times 10 to the 7. So here, let's take the 3 and multiply it by the 2.5, and then 10 to the 5 times 10 to the 7. So we've just rearranged the multiplication. 3 times 2.5 is going to be 7.5, and with this one, we deal with it using our laws of indices. So when we multiply two numbers together that are two numbers raised to different indices, different powers, it would be 10 to the power 7. 7 add 5 is going to be 12. And that's going to be our answer. What's a wee bit more tricky is if we have a division. So say we had 4 times 10 to the 8 divided by 5 times 10 raised to the power 2. That's like saying 4 over 5 multiplied by 10 to the 8 over 10 to the 2. 4/5 is 0.8, and here we're using the law of indices again. We times 10, 8 take away 2 is 6. And remember, we want, when we're writing a number that's less than 1 in standard form, we have the 8, we don't have the decimal place, so we're going to add another 1 to take one away, went the wrong way, to our index, to our standard index form. So it's 8 times 10 to the power 5. Now, if you were to look on your calculator, you may see a button which has exp on, or a button that has times 10 to the x. These two buttons, depending on what calculator you have and how old your calculator is, they both mean the same thing. So you could, this is how your calculator will put you would put a number in standard form if you write it into your calculator. So you could type in 3.55 exp, and then whatever, say you wanted to raise it to the power 8, that would be same as 3.55 times 10 to the power 8, or if that button was times 10 to the power x. That's how you would put these into your calculator, and it will make doing sums with very big numbers or very small numbers a whole lot easier. And as I've said, if you do any kind of science, you very quickly come across standard form. It's a really important mathematical skill to master. Hope that helps.